Leadership, one of the most misunderstood words in many societies, especially Africa. Say the word leader, and many will envision a president, a minister, a media personality, or a CEO. But in my quest for the true meaning of leader, I discovered that being a leader has little or nothing to do with personal attributes, power, position, or title. Leadership guru John Maxwell teaches that leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less, just influence. In his own words, Kevin Cruz defines leadership as a process of social influence which maximizes the efforts of others towards the achievement of a goal. Leadership is all about social influence. It's about the process of changing a lead you don't want to see and then leading the change you want to implement. It's about viewing situations differently and then helping others see them that way. Leadership is people-centered, not self-centered. It's about creating platforms for people to unleash their powers and discover their unlimited capacities. It's about an each one, teach one system. And at the same time, it is a double-edged sword. It can be positive or negative. Leadership is all about influence. Then what influence are you making at home, at work, at school, in your organization, in your country, in Africa, in the world at large, to call yourself a leader? Listen, you don't need to acquire degrees, receive an award, have a huge platform or followers on social media to become a leader. No. If leadership is all about influence and responsibility, then you can become a leader right where you are. Look around you and ask yourself, where is my leadership needed? Be it at home, in your family, in your community, in your place of worship, in your classroom, anywhere, your leadership is needed. It is needed. Put your age aside. It's not a limitation. Nothing else is a limitation. Be a light today. Be a salt. Be a solutionist. And be a leader. Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela were just everyday people like you and I. They were both lawyers who stepped out of their comfort zones, stood up for what they believed was right, defended others, and laid down their lives for a better society, for a better world. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was just a church pastor who stepped out of his comfort zone to change the narratives. He did not consider his life once because the freedom of his people, his children, his children's children meant everything to him. You see, the lives of these three iconic figures teach us powerful lessons. They we are not only leaders because we are occupying the highest seats of power in their nations. No, we are ordinary people just like you and I, who allow themselves to be used for extraordinary results. Today, we admire and celebrate them amongst many other leaders. We even desire to be like them. But it goes way beyond admiration and wishes. What are you willing to do today to birth greatness in you? What are you willing to sacrifice for the sake of someone else's greatness? What risk are you willing to take to make Africa, to make this world a better place? A better place. Imagine in Africa where everyone is doing everything possible to see someone else great. To see someone else make it. My generation has already seen enough of poor leadership. This generation is hungry for a shift. We are dreaming of an Africa that only leaders can reveal to us. We want to see leaders who are people-centered, men and women who understand that leadership is building the capacity of people to lead and position them to become the best that they could ever dream of becoming. We desire to see a new Africa that has shifted from darkness to light, from confusion to a system, from self-centeredness to inclusiveness, from tribalism and nepotism to civility. You can be that leader today and begin to make a difference. I speak because I have been told many years ago that the youths are the leaders of tomorrow. Well, that tomorrow is here and that tomorrow is now, and we must begin to lead. We are ready for a different passion of leadership, the one that we have long waited to experience. There is no more time for hate, no more time for killing one another, no more time for witch hunting one another, no more time for tearing up each other. It's time for a new Africa. It's time for new leaders to arise. It's time. Africa is in need, it's in a dire need of true leadership in every sector. Arise today and lead wherever you are. Lead. Lead the change you want to see. Lead. Because with leadership, because with true leadership, everyone gets better. Everything gets better. We can have a better Africa. We can have a better world. We can make Africa great. If you believe it, begin by leading today. You have influence. Use it and light the world up with the gift of who you or